Today's news.
In Iowa.
We want to thank the great people of Iowa.
DeSantis takes second.
We've got our ticket punched out of Iowa. Deadly weather.
We can expect snow to really be expanding.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan.
And I'm Matt Piper in Des Moines, Iowa, with the CBS World News Roundup.
What a turnout, what a crowd.
Donald Trump won big and won early. CBS News projected him the winner within the first 30 minutes of caucusing last night. Then the battle for second place. Ron DeSantis in that slot.
We thank you for your effort. We thank you for your support.
My colleague Ed O'Keefe is also here in Des Moines.
Trump trounced his closest Republican rivals. I want to congratulate Ron and Nikki. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis outpaced polls and came in a distant second, but it was the place he needed to continue his campaign.
We've got our ticket punched out of Iowa.
Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley finished third, but argued her strength in the next-up contests in New Hampshire and her home state ensures she's now Trump's top opponent.
Iowa made this Republican primary a two-person race.
So how did Trump win Iowa? With broad support across the GOP spectrum, with men, women, older voters, and critically, younger voters, groups he lost in 2016. And according to CBS News entrance polls, he doubled his support from 8 years ago with key voting blocs: the very conservative, voters without a college degree, and white evangelical Christians.
This is the first measure of how the Republican field stacks up in the 2024 primary season. Already another is bowed out after his performance, Vivek Ramaswamy suspending his campaign. Steve?
Well, Matt, the attention now shifts to the Northeast for the next political battleground, the first primary for Republicans in New Hampshire next Tuesday. CBS's Caitlin Huey-Burns says it's an opportunity for DeSantis and Haley to try to close the gap with the frontrunner.
In New Hampshire, supporters of Nikki Haley weren't waiting on Iowa.
Hi there.
As Iowans caucused Monday, we spent time here with canvassers for a super PAC backing the former UN ambassador. Greg Moore is the group's senior advisor.
There hasn't been in a non-incumbent election a situation where the Iowa caucus and the New Hampshire primary were won by the same person since 1976.
You know Iowa starts it. You know that you correct it. Those registered as independent or undeclared make up more than 39% of voters in the state and can cast ballots in the primary. Voters like Amy Allen, who's leaning towards Haley.
I would absolutely not support Trump. I can't support someone that I don't respect.
CBS News polling shows that while 48% of likely Republican voters in Iowa align themselves with Trump's MAGA mantra, only 33% in New Hampshire do. But the former president leads the polls in New Hampshire.
Breaking off the campaign trail for a bit, Trump this morning is in a New York courtroom for the start of the penalty phase of a civil defamation case he lost last May involving the writer E. Jean Carroll. The brutally cold weather that clamped down on the nation's midsection has not let up, and at least 12 deaths are blamed on winter weather from Oregon to Tennessee. CBS's Elaine Quijano.
The extreme winter weather downed trees in Oregon and led to power outages for more than 120,000 at one point.
These are power lines that are wrapped around trees and branches.
On the road, the wintry mix of snow and sleet caused havoc in the south. In the skies, airlines across the country have canceled more than 2,500 flights, and in Illinois, dangerously low temperatures, as cold as -20 degrees, froze the Mississippi River.
CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson on today's Outlook.
We will be breaking records as far south as Alabama. In fact, you're actually going to get down to a low of 3 degrees today. In terms of snow totals, we're looking at somewhere around 2 to 3 inches along the major cities of I-95.
It's 4 minutes after the hour.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 51 degrees in Tracy, California.